thing that has always just absolutely confounded me is a Swiss Army knife. I love Swiss Army knives. Most of you guys tonight here probably have one, and a few of you ladies. And I just think they're a neat tool, and I got one right here in my pocket. The Swiss Army knives, you know what they are. They got all those neat little gadgets, don't they? They've got old blades, you know, to cut with. They got screwdrivers, a Phillips head and a blade screwdriver. They've got little scissors to cut with, little files, all this neat stuff. Man, they're cool, aren't they? But then they got this one thing right here, this little corkscrewy thing. Now, I've never quite figured out what this is. You know, I kept saying, I know it, the standard answer, trust me, I know it. The standard answer is why it is a wine bottle opener where you take the cork out. Well, that might be true with some fancy folks what's over in Swiss country. But I can tell you, my good old boys at the deer camp, they ain't opening no wine down at the deer camp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when they come in from deer hunting, it's like, well, boys, about ready to fix supper here tonight. Would you like a little bit of Zinfandel with your Hormel chili? And maybe a little Chardonnay with your Kentucky Fried Chicken, you know, coleslaw. And how about some good port, you know, because Rita Mae just made that wonderful upside down cake, and there ain't nothing better with that than port. And the old boy goes, no, I'll just have some of that there Merlot. You know, that's about how they are. Oh, man. If those boys down at the deer camp, these good old Georgia boys are down at the deer camp, are drinking wine, I'm going to tell you what it is. It ain't coming out of no bottle. It's coming out of a box. And it's coming out of that box, what's on sale, cheapest the one up at the Walmart. And so, what is this thing for then? What does a Southern boy use this thing for? Well, I've thought about it, because I'm a thinking man. And after I get through, you're going to go, why, you know, he is a thinking man. You know what that's for? Have you ever tried to open a can of Vienna or Wienies? And you know how you can't get that first weenie out without just tearing it slam up? Isn't that right? You know, that's right there. Yeah. And you can't get that weenie out. I mean, you can use a knife, you can use a fork, you can use whatever you want to. You can take it and you can dump it on the plate, but you lose all that wonderful, wonderful jelly, what comes off the top of it. Then is when you use this. That's what a good old Southern boy does. You know what this thing is right here? This is a Vienna Wiener Extractor. That's exactly what it is. You take that little thing and you screw it right in that middle Vienna weenie. And you pull that thing up, son, it's as slick as a whistle. And you got all of that wonderful jelly right on top of it. Yeah, you do. And then the rest of them just come out right. And you know what? I know some of you are going to go home tonight, and you're going to try this.